All right, we have to have the conversation, though. It is noted that Paige Bueckers is out with an injury. I am of the camp that it was not a foregone conclusion that Player of the Year would be hers, but it certainly is a conversation more urgent to have now that she's potentially injured some other candidates.
Well, you know, when you lose somebody like Paige, that's a replacement, but we've got a few people that we're talking about that could place the Player of the Year when you're talking about the front runners. Caitlin Clark is a player that has so many weapons to her game. Her ability, not only for her to score the basketball, but I think it's equally important that she gets other people involved as well. And I like the fact that as a freshman, she had the experience that she needed to put herself in this position today.
Clark, in particular, 20 points per game while dishing out the second most assists per game in the nation. Now, this young lady, Aaliyah Boston, say less.
I don't know why anybody would even think that this young lady should not be Player of the Year.
Okay.
She's my Player of the Year candidate. Like, if I had to pick right now, watching her, I'm picking Boston.
Incredible rebounding, remarkable efficiency, but then Owuwu, Ashley Owusu of the Terps, one of my favorite point guards in the game right now, Coach.
She has that old school game, you know, where you're like, hey, you're not going to speed me up. I'm going to do what I want. I'm going to dissect you how I need to. And then she obviously has Maryland playing at a high level right now.
She has been compared the highest praise to our colleague, Chelsea Gray, at the point guard position. All right, Coach, dark horse, though. Who's not on that graphic that folks need to be thinking about?
Well, I'm going to look at Kentucky. Okay. I think Ryan Howard is one of those players that she can play multiple positions. She has what I call it LT. She, you know, you're like, is she lazy? No, she's talented. She's a lazy talent in some ways because she's not rushed. It's just, I'm just going to pick you apart, and I love the fact that she does not get rattled.
Lazy talent.
LT.
In a positive, though, y'all.
In a very positive way. Ryan, that's a positive thing, I promise you. I used to say that about, when I was at Tennessee, I used to say that about Parker. She's a lazy talent.
High praise. Great company to be in.
Great praise.
All right.